Austin, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Utah Utes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Utah Utes offense will have the football first. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. He wants to change this route. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's John. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Houston Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jensen.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Handoff from the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Houston going up tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Sets up the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first.
Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the rush will get to him at the 20. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He might want another play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded the...
Touchdown, Utah! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 17 over Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. The sure hands, it's out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 35. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground with the running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Utes are on the move. Trying to power it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the move. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Estrada. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Houston wants to play fast. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. It's Cole. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got his man. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Great timing there in the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early, and against zone coverage, because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on. Turnbull, what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Estrada. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's Seau. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you throw.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Houston will be forced to punt.
34. Fourth down coming up.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Off-play action on first down. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Makes the grab. And they'll knock him down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's going to take off across the 45. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utah!
Touchdown.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
rides the back and leaves it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Power football with the run. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cougar! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The run from the shotgun. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll... .47.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the done.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fires to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Now on second down. Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. The quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Seau. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Estrada.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. Going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And while this game is all but decided, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utah!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
42, Houston, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
On the play. A huge play.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Houston! What a cannon this dude has for an arm.